Hello. So I'm using Google Chrome browser, and when I click right mouse click and click inspect element, I can determine the font which is used for this block. So the font for this is Arial Helvetica Sans Serif. So in the case you do not specify the font and you do not specify the size of the font for these blocks, for the headings or titles, then the font and size which is specified in CSS files will be used. So now I will show you why are these two blocks different. The reason is that this Christian Tortue block has size set to 12. As you can see, this is Christian Tortue. But for Kobo block, the size is not changed, and then it is used a font size which is specified in CSS files, and that's the reason it doesn't look the same. Now if I set 1250, you will see that the font is the same. As you can see, the font is now the same. Now same is for the heading. Kobo candles, you used heading 3, but here on Christian Tortue it's used heading 2 times New Roman. So if I use same heading, and font size will be the same. I will change the font size like this. Since there is no way to turn off the font to use the default, except that you turn off the what you see, what you get editor, and then remove font size large. Now I have to reset. Before changes, I will create the backup file. Notepad. To create a backup, turn off the what you see, what you get editor by clicking on show hide editor, and then copy this text and paste it in Notepad or any other text editor such as Word or something like that. And now I will edit this. I will delete this HTML tags, and I will just put heading here. Now let's see. This heading should be the same as on Christian Tattoo blog. So it is the same. So it is heading 2 times New Roman. So I will now change to be Homo Candles heading 2 times New Roman. So you can see that font family here for this heading is Times New Roman. Times. Now let's check this heading. So everything is the same. Now I will show you how to move that as it was before. I have a backup file, so you can type in this text. After you turn off the what you see what you get editor, or you can type in the text and then use what you see what you get editor to get that font. So I will turn off now this. So you have this what you see what you get editor, so you can use that what you see what you get editor to format the text in a way you like. If you do not format the text, if you do not change, if you just type in the text and do not change the heading, the font and the size, then the font which is defined in CSS files will be used. So now I will move back that font size to be as it was before the change. So I will delete this span HTML tags. So now we set same as you set it. So let's repeat. In a case you do not change the fonts, so for this one you change the font and you change the heading and the size, but for this block, for this text, you haven't changed the paragraph, the font family, the font and the font size. Then on the front end, the default font and font size which is set in CSS files will be used. So in this case you can see which font is used here, and you will see that the font is Arial, the color is white, text alignment is right, and the font size is 11. But here you will see that the font size, you can see it here, font size is small, so you see that it is not used, but it is here is used, and font size is small, and I think that it is used to, okay, only font size is changed. If you change the font, then that font will be used on the, and you will see that font here. That's it.